They say if you ever see him on the side of the road, it's already too late. A lone hitchhiker, soaking wet, face hidden beneath a hood or dripping hair, and the moment your headlights catch him, you feel it. Like a static charge in your bones, like something ancient just noticed you. You think you're doing a good deed, you slow down, maybe just to check, maybe just to pass, but your car stalls, or turns cold, or you blink and suddenly, he's in the passenger seat. That's when the nightmare begins. This is the terrifying unsolved mystery of the Lurking Hitchhiker story whispered by truckers, buried in missing person reports, and stitched together by survivors who were never the same again. The first known report dates back to 1957 on a desolate stretch of Route 86 in New Mexico. Truck driver Frank Callahan, known to locals as Red Radio Dispatch, saying, "I think I picked up a stray, something's not right." Those were his last words. Hours later, Reed's truck was found jackknifed in a ditch, cab door wide open, engine dead cold. No blood, no sign of red, but in the passenger seat lay a soaking wet flannel shirt, not red size, not his color, and no rain had been reported in the area for days. It was just wet. Police dismissed it as a desert hallucination, or worse, a cover-up. But then came the others. A couple in 1964 disappears after prom. A bus driver in 1972 swerves into a ravine and survives but screams in Spanish. The man with the river in his eyes wouldn't let me go. Over the years, more stories surfaced, different countries, same hitchhiker, always on a remote highway, always during a storm or a heavy fog, and always the same chilling signs. An engine that suddenly stalls for no reason, an unlocked door found wide open, though no one remembers opening it, and the worst of all, a seatbelt buckled. In the passenger seat, like someone invisible was riding along. Some survivors report hearing breathing, shallow and wet. Others describe a low, croaking voice whispering, "Take me across." But across what? One girl in Texas said the figure vanished as soon as they passed a river. An old man in Norway said he screamed when he saw a dripping hand on the window only to crash his car seconds later. Dashcam footage exists. One clip from 1998 shows a silhouette in the rearview mirror just for a second. Freeze it, and you'll see the face, or the suggestion of one. Eyes too wide, a mouth smiling the wrong way. There are only 3 known survivors who truly saw him and lived. The first, Miriam Clark, a British librarian, picked up a lone figure in 1983. She says the man never spoke, only stared at her with wide, colorless eyes. When she turned to ask where he was going, he simply ... melted, like a puddle forming on the seat. Miriam's hair turned completely white in 2 weeks. She's never driven alone again. The second, Sergeant Luis Ortega, said the figure poured water into his thoughts. For months he heard whispers at night, describing the deaths of others the hitchhiker had claimed. He checked into a psychiatric ward voluntarily. And the most recent, Ava Brooks, a live streamer who went viral. Her viewers watched in real time as a shadow appeared in the back seat, though her windows were rolled up. Seconds later, her screen glitched, her mic screamed with static, and the stream ended. Police found her 10 miles away, barefoot, staring into the river. All she said was, he needed someone to take him where the road ends. So what is the Lurking Hitchhiker? Some say he's an ancient spirit of lost travelers, doomed to walk the world until someone gives him a ride to the other side. Others believe he's not a ghost at all, but something older, hungrier, a shapeshifter that feeds on fear, appearing wherever belief is strong enough to give him form. There is even a theory about urban legends becoming real that we've told his story so many times, believed in it so deeply, that we accidentally summoned him like a thought that became flesh. One detail repeats across cultures. The passenger always disappears before sunrise, as if daylight burns him away, but not before leaving a trace. A soaked item of clothing, a warped seatbelt, a whispered phrase no one understands until it's too late. Last month, a man named Jordan Finch recorded his entire drive from Oregon to Nevada. Halfway through, his GoPro caught something chilling. At exactly 3:17 a.m., you hear a click like a door opening. Jordan never reacts, but the seat beside him shifts. Visibly, a shadow appears. Not in the seat, but in the mirror. That was the last footage ever uploaded to Jordan's channel. He hasn't been seen since. And now, the sightings are increasing. Highways in Canada, back roads in India, truck stops in Australia. It's like he's everywhere. Or maybe he never needed to travel. Maybe we're just the ones moving, bringing him along. So here's the warning. If you're driving alone, if it's raining, if you see someone ahead, thumbing a ride with his face turned low, don't stop, don't slow down, don't even look. Because if you do, you might feel your car get cold. You might hear the door lock on its own. You might notice your mirrors fogging from the inside. And by the time you realize it, he'll already be sitting beside you. Have you seen him? Let us know in the comments. Or maybe don't. Some stories are best left untold. Subscribe for more true horror. And if you're watching this at night, maybe you don't drive alone anytime soon.